This is Ryan O'Hara with BehindTheGloves.com, and we are speaking with the head trainer of Murat Gassiev, Abel Sanchez. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Nice to talk to you.
Fantastic. Gassiev his record stands at 22-0 with 16 knockouts, and he just came off, I guess you can call it a somewhat, bummer of a fight.
Disappointing.
Yeah, disappointing fight with Isaiah Thomas, unfortunately, with an accidental foul, into the third round. Looked like a pretty even fight, but now we're looking forward to May 17th against Jordan Shimmell, who actually lost to Isaiah Thomas 2 fights ago last July. What are your thoughts about that fight?
I saw the fight, and so has Murat when he fought Thomas. He's a durable guy. He's a 3 or 4 time national champion, Golden Glove champion. So we're not dealing with the guy that can fight a little bit. But it's a chance for Murat to make up for his mistake on the Thomas fight. We're looking for a tough fight. I mean, the kid is a tough kid.
You're a coach that likes the Mexican style, and with Gassiev's reach, only 76 inches for a guy 6'3", which I guess is not a huge reach. He kind of has to go forward and just go out and punch him.
Well, you say Mexican style. I just like an aggressive style. I'm like the kind of guy that goes in and just goes balls out. I like an aggressive style to make things happen, to make sure that you're entertaining, 1, and 2, that you make sure that you're aggressive enough so the judges don't take nothing away from you. But that has also had its downfalls to it too. But you have to be aggressive in a manner that you're winning the rounds.
How did growing up in your environment play a factor in your work ethic today?
1 second.
Oh, my bad.
All right. Unfortunately, his English is not that good. But if you tell me, come on, what up? If you tell me, then I'll ask him a question. And
this question is in regards to his childhood. How did growing up in his environment play a factor in his work ethic as a boxer today? Some folks are born into boxing. Floyd Mayweather obviously was surrounded with a family of boxers. Did boxing run in your family, or are you the first guy?
Are you the first guy in your family to box?
Yes.
No, he's the first one. He just he saw his friends obviously in the neighborhood. Some of them were fighters, and he wanted to try it as a kid, and he tried it, and it wasn't because he was pushed into it. As Golovkin, his brothers pushed him into getting into fights in the street. It wasn't that way with Murat. He just wanted to go to the gym and started going to the gym, and it was something that he liked once he started winning.
And most guys that get into boxing, they have they have a guy they look up to. For you, did you have a professional boxer that you looked up to as a kid that you wanted to emulate?
I see examples, yes, and I know I can be.
Like who?
Yes, same now for Kazakhstan.
Okay, well, actually, the examples would have been later on in his amateur career, not at the beginning. Gennady, at the beginning of his career, was somebody big over there in Russia and in Kazakhstan, and he wanted to emulate that kind of success. Of course, he didn't think that it was going to be to the point where it is now. Now, he's got this thing on his shoulders where he wants to emulate what Gennady's doing so that his countrymen will be inspired to have more kids doing what he's doing, because he comes from a small region in western Russia. It's called Ossetia, Vladikavkaz, that really is their own. It's like they believe that they are their own country. Even though they're part of Russia, they're the warriors of Russia. In all the wars, they are the ones that are famous for being the warriors in the wars. So he's got something to live up to, I guess, and try to portray that and make sure that his countrymen look up to him in that way.
I asked Abel about this earlier, Murat. You are 6'3" if I'm not mistaken, and your reach is about 76. And there are guys your height that have a little bit of longer reach. Are you guys prepared to face a guy who is, I guess, a little bit taller and lengthier and can box?
Well, So, you know, Ryan, I mean, I'll answer for him. I told him I had to unmute, and I told him what you were saying, and he's shaking his head. We're sparring. We sparred with Vladimir Klitschko. He sparred with Deontay Wilder. He's sparring right now with Dominic Brazil, who is 6'7", extremely long. So we're doing things in the gym to try to assimilate, I guess, the possibilities of what's going to happen in a fight. Guys with longer arms. So if we spar with the guys with the biggest height, not only the tallest in height, but the longest arms, then anything shorter of that is going to be easier. But that's who he's been sparring with. That's really the best guys that he sparred with. And he sparred with Charles Martin too, was 6'6" or something like that. So he's doing very well against him. So I don't think the wingspan or the 76-inch reach has had any effects detrimental to his style or to what he's doing inside the ring.
All right, and my last question for you, this is for Murat. Prediction for the fight coming up on.
Murat, what do you think about the fight? What do you think is going to happen in the fight on the 17th? What are your how do you see the fight going on? What's going to happen?
A good fight. He's a strong guy. Amateur career. Big amateur career with boxing skills. He's boxing. I go win.
Okay. As I told you, he's saying the same thing. He thinks it's going to be a great fight, a difficult fight. He's got a great amateur career. He's a very good boxer. But in his mind, he only sees win. He only sees victory. He's prepared to do whatever it takes. Obviously, we're getting it done in the gym, so hopefully the fight is a result of that, or the direct result of that.
Murat Gassiev, for future world champion.
Hey Fight fans, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you go ahead and do so, because Behind the Gloves is worldwide with our coverage. All you have to do is click this little link right here.